Hey guys, so we're going to do the monthly tarot reading for the air signs. So we're going to read for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So I'm going to do the Starman deck because it's a real futuristic type of deck. And I know you guys are all about the future, especially being air signs and going forward. So let's go ahead and start with Aquarius, one of my favorite signs. Especially they're big on the age of Aquarius. So I was like, this would be a good deck to use. We'll use it for these guys. Oh, those are flying out. And hold on one sec, but not ready to jump. Let's see what we got. So the very first card is the Princess of Pentacles. So some of you Aquarians, you could be getting a job offer. If you have been looking at a situation, you're looking for change, that could be coming. What a beautiful card. That is amazing. So let's kind of see what's going on here. Now, we've got the Prince of Swords in the reverse position. I've been getting this a lot with a lot of the signs. We could receive some kind of news that is a little bit unsettling and so forth. So during this month, we may hear, and maybe that's the reason why we are going to have a job offer. That could be something going on. Oh, very interesting. I've got the Princess of Swords too. So, see, I kind of feel like we're going to hear some unsettling news, but then something is going to go more in your favor. We're going to also, I feel like people are talking about you, Aquarius, when I'm kind of looking at this. They're going, what's going on with this person and everything. So I have this feeling some people may be talking about you, but then other people are going to be sticking up for you, which is very interesting. You're going to have a lot going on. I've got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position. So we're going to be a little bit, we're going to be busy and so forth. And I feel like it's juggling with these people. I feel like some people are going to be kind of against you. And then I feel like other people sticking up for you. And I feel like you're kind of juggling like what's going on with all these people, trying to sort this out. So I feel like people are going to be talking about you. What you doing? And let's see here. So we've got the World. So either way, you're going to come on top of the world with all this weird kind of conflict going on. You're going to be on top of the world. So I feel you're going to be fine because you don't care about all this stuff. You know how, you're above all this, but I feel some catty people, in your corner and stuff. And I've got the Two of Wands. A lot of two energy kind of popping in here. So I feel like we're also going to hit a fork in the road, at a certain point, and we've got to kind of make a choice and everything. So which direction to go? Let's kind of look into that a little bit further. Yeah, I've got that Death card. So I've got this is some really bizarre energy. I've got some people for you. I got some people coming against you and things like that. We're going to be at a fork in the road and stuff. So we're going to say goodbye to some people. I feel like we really, got to choose our friends wisely here. We're going to say, goodbye to some people here. You're going to see people for, and you're really intuitive. You're going to see people for their true colors and so forth. And we've got that Ace of Pentacles. The good thing is abundance should be very good this month. I feel it's going to be very powerful. So, on that thing, you're going to be able to take care of yourself. I feel no problems with that and everything. Yes, and we've got that Hangman reverse. A situation, if we have been stuck in any kind of issue with abundance, this is above it. And this is going to lift off. I would like to draw you one more card. Very interesting energies for Aquarius popping up this month and everything. Now I've got the Five of Cups, so that could be mourning a loss. So I feel we're going to have to say goodbye to maybe more than one person this month, but you're going to know who your true friends are. So definitely got that energy, and I think I'm going to pull you from a Shadow Oracle for this one. Some very interesting energy going on. Is there another card in there? No, that's not. We got it. But that just happened. But, you're good about speaking your mind into everything. I've also got the card Sacred Sexuality. That may be something that pops up during this month. So relationships should be good for you, Aquarius. That is very good, and that's positive. And one of the things about Aquarius, when it comes to relationships, they can be very choosy. They are very careful who they open up to. They don't open up for just anybody. That is one sign that is, where you have Pisces, they tend to open up, to people very easily and so forth. Normally with Aquarius, people can kind of find them very cool, and sometimes they might even find Aquarius kind of unfeeling. It's not that they're unfeeling, but but they are cautious who they open up to. They don't let everybody in. That's just their nature. That's the way they are. I've got the card share wisdom. Now, I kind of feel that could be part of the reason we may lose some people. When you kind of speak your truth and you share, certain things about your ideas about the world, because you're very much future oriented. And you may be talking about things, the way they go in the world and so forth. People may not like your ideas, but you're about going forward. I've got the card, the Sovereign. You are a queen or a king. So, you're in charge of everything, and they know that. You're a leader. Be versatile during this time. I know it's a pot leaf. Isn't that funny? With all this going on. And you should have plenty of love. So love should be good this month. So if you're relationship-wise, it's going to be hot. That should not be a problem. But I feel like with some friends and associates, maybe it's some Facebook friends, you may say something that kind of gets people, kind of confused and stuff, and you may have to lose people along the way. But I feel you'll be fine in the end. The ones that are really your friends will stay in your corner. Okay, so now we're going to read for Gemini. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. I have a lot of Gemini friends. It's really weird. I'm not sure why. I am a Capricorn, but these cards are flying out for you, Gemini. Whoa, we're going to mix them up real hard. But with Gemini, I tend to draw them to me, and I've never figured out why. I'm not sure why, but I always have. And your cards are going crazy, Gemini. I can't even get this deck to sort. Okay, so that's the way Spirit wants it messed up. So let's kind of see what's going on. This card is flying out. So Gemini, what we got? So we got the Empress reversed. So she is about, of course, love and creation and everything like that. So I kind of look at that reversal. We may be feeling... needy is not the word, how I put this, but we are going to be like craving love this month. And we may even be in a position where I feel like nobody loves me, nobody cares. It's not necessarily all that feeling sorry for yourself, but I got a little bit of that. And I got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. So we're going to have to kind of face some issues with codependency. I can see this in a codependent position. So we're going to have to kind of face that. But I feel like that nobody loves me, and I just, want someone. And we got to kind of work on that. We got to work on all this. I got the Nine of Swords energy. So we're going to be a little depressed, kind of sitting there and everything. And it's not as much as you're, needy is not the word for me for you. It's just that Gemini likes to be in a relationship. They need to have someone to communicate with. They're a very communicative, talkative sign. And if they feel alone, they can definitely feel abandoned, which is the hard part. I got the Eight of Wands energy, though. That is inevitably going to lift off. When we get to towards the end of the month, people are going to kind of rush to your side, and you're going to be like, oh, here's my friends. People do care about me, and you're going to feel a little bit better. Abundance-wise, though, that should be very good. I've got the 10 Pentacles, so no problems with abundance for you this month. It should be very good for you. But you're just going to feel people-wise. You're going to feel alone at a certain point and everything. Now, I've got the Seven of Swords, and this could be part of it. I feel we're going to be reminiscing. This is more past energy to me. We're going to be reminiscing a past betrayal. So that is part of the reason that's going to kind of get triggered. And that's going to make you feel, why does nobody love me? Why is this, that? Why can't I find, does anybody even care? And stuff. So, but you'll get past that. You will get past that. We got to look at the upside. But I do feel you coming across somebody, I feel at least a good friend in your corner with the Prince of Cups that is going to pop up and give you some emotional support you need. Could it turn into a relationship? Quite potentially. But don't rush into anything, And then I've got the Queen of Pentacles reverse energy and silver. So yeah, we've got a little bit of that. We're going to have the abundance we need, but be smart. I feel this abundance flowing in, but because you're feeling a little needy And, oh, not needy. I don't want to say needy. But needing, love. You're going to be kind of feeling that you may want to do things like go out and spend a whole bunch of money on yourself. I want you to be careful with that. You've got this abundance. Put it away for a rainy day. Don't go crazy. And your final card. Oh, there you go. But at the very end of the month, you're going to feel so much better. I've got the Ace of Cups. You're going to kind of get back to that. And you're going to be like, I love myself. I deserve better. We just got to kind of wallow in it for a little bit. So you're going to wallow in it in the beginning of the month, but you're going to start feeling better. And it's okay. Now, if you want to treat yourself to a little something with your abundance, that's okay. Just don't go crazy. Don't be like sitting there on Amazon shopping and shopping because you're feeling low. I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that, because then you're going to have to pay for it. Okay, so don't go crazy and stuff. Let's pull you some oracle cards. Okay, got so many of these. Let's see, I want to see some good stuff. So that makes sense. We talked about a past betrayal. I've got the forgiveness card. So this is one of those things. Can we forgive the betrayal? Okay, the past betrayal. It feels more into the past. I want you to kind of look at that. But I've got good opportunity for growth here. There is opportunity for growth. You could totally do it. And see, I've got that wisdom card. That's really good. Learning the deeper lessons. Why did I go walk into this? What can I do? Is there something I need to change within myself? I drew opportunity again. When Spirit has me draw a card at the same time, they're really emphasizing a point and so forth. That is going to give you the enlightenment that you need to be able to see things from a different perspective and so forth. And we're moving on. I've got the card taking risks. So I kind of look at that after you kind of get your bearings about you and you kind of go through this period of, I feel like no one loves me, when you kind of go through that a little bit and kind of sit with it. But you're going to get to the end of the month. You're going to love yourself again. Okay, Ace of Cups. Then we're going to be like, what? Love, sometimes I have to take a risk. I have to get to the point, should I open my heart and love again and things? You're going to go through that. And that's what Spirit is kind of saying is, all love and relationships is about we risk. We got to take a risk or we'll never know love at all. We got to kind of do that. And so you'll be ready to get back in the game before you know it. Okay, great. So now we're going to go to Libra, and Libra definitely, as they are a 7th house ruler, loves relationships. They have a hard time out of everyone being alone. They really have a hard time and stuff. I know all of us to a degree are like that, but I'm just saying they really have a hard time. So let's kind of see. We've got a card popping out. So I've got the Wheel of Fortune. It is in the reverse position. Now, this does not mean it's going to be a bad luck. Okay, but you might feel like this is not a lucky month for me. But you know what? It's March, okay, which is about good luck, okay? So it's going to turn around. So the beginning of the month, you're going to kind of feel like some, am I just having bad luck? Maybe something happens in your car, it breaks down, a situation or something. Maybe you lose money on something, but something breaks, something goes kind of haywire, dealing with a little bit of that leftover Mercury retrograde, but you're going to be fine and stuff. And then this is the Queen, right? Yes, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like we may take some kind of loss in the beginning of the month, but it's not devastating. Jupiter is still not that harsh. Jupiter rules this card. So, but the Queen of Pentacles, she will know what to do with it. She will get back her own 2 feet. So you'll be fine. You'll be able to recover and so forth. I've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. That could be partnerships for me. There could be a situation where there is a wedge between you and a partner. That feels more work-related type of situation. Let me kind of look at that going on. Yeah, I've got the Four of Pentacles. So I feel there could be a situation with work that pops up where we may feel like if we're in a teamwork-oriented environment, we may kind of feel that we are kind of off to the side, that we are not being included in something. And that's going to make you kind of almost withdraw from the group. I want you to be careful with that and do not take offense to that. It feels more of a temporary kind of situation that you may kind of feel like that. Okay, So we got that Five of Swords. So yeah, it's right next to the Three of Pentacles. So I feel a little bit of conflict or something that maybe will pop up at work. And you may feel like you need to distance yourself from some people. Definitely got that going on. So we're going to use intuition during this time. I know you're a very good intuitive. You know, and just kind of sort it out. So try not to worry about these energies. But, you know, sometimes we got to go through a little bit of conflict. That card just flew out. Yeah, I've got some conflict popping up for you. I've got the Five of Wands. And that's especially about competing goals. So I feel like a work situation could be a little bit tense for you, Libra. There's going to be some things. And I know how relationships are important and you value them. And then we've got the Eon, which is also, that is also the Magician. So we're going to, you know, we got to kind of acknowledge we still kind of manifested something in this way. Let me see in this one. And then we do have the Princess of Wands reversed. So we're going to kind of really examine our passion during this time. You know, kind of, you know, with the work situation, I definitely feel some kind of conflict. Because we've got two battle cards in there. Is what I call them, battle cards. Five of Swords is a little bit more metal and so forth. We could feel kind of cut down. And then the competition, Five of Wands is a little bit about. So I feel kind of some hefty energies with dealing with that. And so and I just drew the Emperor. So I feel work environment feels kind of strict. I feel like you need like wiggle room to move. You know, to be able to be yourself, you're going to feel a little restricted. Let's draw you some oracle cards. So I've got the card relaxation. So while you're dealing with all this, when you get home from work, relax. This is the way sometimes people can be. You know, we just kind of accept sometimes that is the environment. But at the end of the month, fulfillment, you know, we'll be okay. You know, we'll get back to the way it used to be. And love should be good in your life during this time. At least I don't get conflict with a partner, which is good. I've got the card purity, so you have pure intent. You're not trying to be involved in this kind of conflict that's going on and everything. You are protected during this time. So if you feel a little unsafe at work, you're going to be protected. So do not worry about that and stuff. And enlightenment, just see it from a different perspective. You know, what is the spiritual playing in the background? Why are all these egos going at it? A little bit of ego in there and stuff like that. So, but just be cool with it. You know, make no rash moves. Don't quit your job. Don't up and quit your job, Libra, because, you know, but we do kind of want to assess, and very slowly, we may want to sit with it and go, am I in the right place? Is this exactly what I want to do? Should I be doing something different? But don't make any rash moves. Just sit with it during the month. I do hope this helps, guys.